Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing out there on this beautiful big green blue planet? I hope you all are well. My name is Gennaro, otherwise known as BhodiBoy G, here with Wow Oracle. This week I'm here to connect with the energies of the Geminis. I'm here to connect with the energies of my twins. How are my Geminis doing this week? I hope you're all well. I know times have been hard. I know times have been different. Times have been a little hard to deal with, but you guys being of duality, I know you guys have got it. I know you guys are good. My Geminis are feisty and they're beautiful people. All right, so before I get into this, I just want to say happy Easter out there to anybody who celebrates Easter. And for those of you who don't, happy week. I know that Easter's going to be a little different this year. I know that my family is so used to doing big Easter egg hunts, big parties, big gatherings, but this year it's going to be a little more intimate, which I'm not exactly fighting off. I kind of like the idea of that. So for all of you out there who are celebrating Easter, happy Easter to you and your families. And like I said, for those of you who don't celebrate Easter, happy week. All right, Gemini, so before I get into this reading, what I'm going to do is I am going to kind of explain the reading a little bit for those of you who are new to my channel. So those of you who are not new to my channel, go ahead and skip past this and you can get right into the reading. All right, so like I said, I'm going to explain it a little bit. So what I'll be doing this week is I'll be connecting with your energies this week, Gemini. So first and foremost, what I will do is I will pull an oracle card. I'm going to pull an oracle card that best represents the Geminis for the week. And then what I'll do is I'll read it intuitively, as well as go ahead and read the description of the card from the book, because these oracle cards here are made by Colette Baron-Reid, and they're such a beautiful, intuitively insightful deck of cards, and I love the descriptions. So like I said, not only will I be reading them intuitively, but I'll also read the definition from the book that came with the cards. All right, then after that, what we'll do is we'll jump into some tarot. And with the tarot, we're going to be looking at the energies this week. So we're going to be looking at what energies are going to help to keep you more grounded, as well as what energies are going to help you keep, sorry, something going on with my throat chakra. Maybe some of you Geminis are finding it hard to speak this week. So like I said, we're going to be looking at the energies to help you keep grounded, and as well as the energies to help you be more open this week. Then after that, we're going to look at the positive energies of the week, as well as the negative energies of the week. Then we're going to look at how to best invite in those positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect us. Now, I know we don't always like to deal with negative energies, but like my Geminis understand, because you guys are very much about duality, we come from a world of polarity, where there is dark with every lightness and there's good with every evil, and vice versa. So we kind of have to look at both energies so we can see how best we can process those energies when they come in. Now after that, we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies for the week, as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges, so we can see how to move into more positive ways of thinking, okay? Now after that, we're going to go ahead and pull one more card for the overall impact of the energies of positive and negative for the week. So pretty much how you guys are going to be feeling by the end of the week with everything that's going on. And then after that, I will go ahead and pull one more oracle card, and this is going to be a special message from Spirit. So just a special message from Spirit to kind of give us some more insight into the reading, give us a little more structure to the reading, and just some special messages that Spirit wants to share with you Geminis this week. Okay, Gemini, so we're going to go ahead and get right on into it. So we're going to start with the oracle card to see what best represents you for this week. So what best represents my Geminis for the week of April 12th through April 18th? What card best represents my Geminis, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 12th through April 18th? What card best represents what's going on in my Gemini's life this week? What card best represents my Geminis, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 12th through April 18th? Okay, Gemini, so what we have going on this week for you guys is a change in the wind. Okay, Geminis, with this, I immediately feel like something new is coming into your life, or something old is leaving your life. I feel like you feel a change coming. I feel like you feel some new energies coming in. And with this being the fact that we had such a powerful moon in Libra this last week, and we had that huge energy shift in the world, I feel like you guys are really starting to feel that, really starting to feel this change, really starting to feel this new energy that's bringing us into a new time and a new way of being really flowing into your life. So Geminis, if we look at this from a numerological standpoint, we have a 12, which is also 1 and 2, so that's all about new beginnings, opportunities, potential, new inspiration coming in. It's all about balance and duality, which is all about you Geminis. It's about making new choices and having new partnerships, while it's also about new achievement of goals. It's about growth, creativity, new group work. So like I said, I feel something new. I feel something different coming in for my Geminis this week. I feel some sort of new maybe spiritual attainment. Maybe some of you are starting some new businesses. Maybe some of you are getting rid of some old businesses. Maybe some of you are changing it up in your businesses. Maybe some of you are changing it up in the way you're thinking. So before I move into the tarot, what I'm going to go ahead and do, Geminis, is I'm going to read what this card means from the book. So give me 1 second while I pull that up. We have a sense that unseen change has been initiated. Preparing for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the wind will blow. So with that, I don't really feel the negative side of it. I feel more of the positive. So I feel like you are feeling a shift. You're feeling that your plans are finally moving. I feel that you are preparing for newness to come in. I feel that even though there's some uncertainty about which way you will blow, that the wind is going to blow in a positive way for you. Now it also says, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and to resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time for transformation and outer conditions. Wait, sorry, let me repeat that. I told you I'm having a little issue with my throat chakra here. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even though the storm serves to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead, life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. As you endeavor to create a prosperous life, you may encounter unexpected reversals that cause you to shift directions. This is a good thing, so there's nothing to fear. Perhaps an opportunity you sought went to someone else. Perhaps you pursued something that you suddenly realize is not in your highest good. You might not be 100% clear on where you need to go, but you are certain that things are not going as planned. Circumstances are not in your control right now. Wait it out. All will be well. Even better, actually. Trust. So see, like I said, Geminis, even though the card description kind of has a bit of a negative connotation to it, I don't see that sense of that here for you. I mean, we'll have to dive deeper in with the tarot and to see what's really happening with this change in the wind. But I myself personally feel like there's a positive change in the wind for my Geminis. There's something new coming in, something beautiful that's coming into fruition for you. So now we're going to go ahead and do, Geminis, we're going to jump right into the tarot side of this just to kind of give us a little more insight into what this change of wind that's happening. Okay, so what we'll first look at is we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded this week, Geminis. And we're going to see what the energies are that can keep you more open. All right, Spirit. So what energies can help keep my Geminis grounded this week, and what energies can help them to be more open this week? Okay, Gemini. So as far as the energies to keep you grounded goes, we have the Tower. So yes, something new is coming in. Something's changing. Something's being broken down and taken apart so that something new can come in. And this is all about you surrendering and knowing how to go forward. This is all about a possible change in things, an upheaval, a revelation, avoidance of a disaster. It's also about moving away from a fear of change, but really accepting that change to come in. So with a change in the wind, I feel that something's being ripped down. Something's being ripped apart so that something new can come in. Something beautiful can come in for you this week. So there might be some kind of challenging time that might come in for my Geminis this week, but know that no matter what that challenging time is, that Spirit is always bringing in something new and something better. Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open this week, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot's all about movement. The Chariot is all about control and willpower and victory and assertion and being determined in everything we do and being able to go forward with confidence. So no matter what's happening in your week this week, Gemini, no matter what's happening, what things are being ripped away, know that this thing that's coming in for you is going to help you to move forward with such more confidence, with such more stability. It's like you're going to be racing towards something new. Now, there might be some travel here, but see, as far as everything going on in the world, with the fact that we're all staying at home, I don't really see it being as a travel in a sense of actually leaving your home and going somewhere new, but it's a travel into something new. It's a travel into something new while leaving behind the old. Leaving behind the old and really accepting in something new for yourself. Having that change in the wind. While other things are being broken down, things are also being built up. So as far as being more open this week, you have to be willing to go forward with confidence and allow these changes to flow into your life. Okay, now Geminis, what we're going to look at is what the positive energies for the week would be and what the possible negative energies are going to be for the week. So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Geminis this week? And what are the possible negative energies coming in for my Geminis this week? What are the positive energies coming in for my Geminis? And what are the possible negative energies coming in for my Geminis? All right, Gemini, so as far as the positive energies go this week, we have the Page of Wands. So like I said, even though something might be torn down, even though something might be changing, there's some good news coming for you this week. There's some good, beautiful news coming to you this week. So you have to be open for that beautiful news to come in. There's something happy. There's a time of regrowth and regeneration for you coming in. This is all about being enthusiastic. It's about exploration. It's about discovery. It's about being that free spirit and allowing the change to not break us down, not tear us down, but building up from something new and having something more stable from something old, and allowing that stability to be brought into our lives, because we all deserve a little good news right now, especially with what's going on in the world right now. We all deserve a little bit of good news. So I see for my Geminis, as long as you are willing to go forward with confidence and you surrender and know how to go forward, that you are going to be having some good news this week, because there's a change in the wind for my Geminis. So for my Geminis that have been having some hard times lately, know that there's something good coming for you. And feel that change. Feel that force rising up within you. Okay, now as far as the possible negative energies of this week, we have the Empress. So this is all about feelings of not feeling abundant, not feeling joy, not feeling creativity in your life. It's all about feeling like you don't deserve what's coming for you. It's like a creative block. I feel that there might be a creative block for some of my Geminis this week. There might be a little bit of codependence happening here. Maybe you're depending on someone else to kind of help you to come into this new way of being. But I see that that is not going to serve you. That is not going to serve you this week. It may have served some of you in the past, but this week I feel that that's coming in a more negative cognizance. So you have to be nurturing of yourself. You have to be nurturing and allow what you create to come in naturally and to come in with joy. So no matter what's happening this week, even though you may not be feeling some great joy because you're stuck at home, maybe you're not feeling like you can create anything because you can't go out into the world and forge new concepts. Know that you can do everything you need to do from right where you're at. And those of you who are out there who are still working, who are part of essential business, know that you are as long as you're doing things with joy, and as long as you're doing things with the feeling of abundance, things will be good for you. You won't fall into those negative ways of being and those negative ways of feeling. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and look at how to best invite the positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how can my Geminis best invite in the positive energies? As well as how might they be affected by the negative energies this week? So how can they best invite in the positive, as well as how might the negative energies affect them? All right, Gemini, so as far as how the positive energies are going to be coming in and how you can best invite them in this week, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles, that is all about generosity. That's about charity. It's about giving, prosperity. It's about sharing wealth. It's balance. So this is all about you knowing that this change in the wind happening is going to be for your highest good. And it's going to be because you have been giving and receiving for the universal good. So I feel like if this is actually for all those people, those Geminis that are out there on the forefront, who are out there on the front lines, still working, still helping, still doing what they can to do for other peoples during this time of hardship, this time of trials and tribulations, know that you are going to be rewarded because you have been giving and receiving for the universal good. So as long as you can keep that feeling, keep those feelings of balance in your life, keep those feelings of good things coming your way, you will stay in the flow. Now, number 6 is all about communication, problem solving, cooperation, harmony, and adjustment. So it's all about having that harmony in your life, creating that harmony in your life, not allowing yourself to be set aside or allowing yourself to be subsided by possible teardowns in your life right now. But it's about moving forward with confidence and giving and receiving for the universal good. Now, as far as how the negative energies could affect you this week, we have the Seven of Cups. So with the Seven of Cups, that is like, kind of like being, affected by possible temptations, possible illusion, diversionary tactics. So this week, it's like if you haven't been feeling abundant, if you haven't been filling your life with creative joy, I see that that could be affecting you in a negative way, because it'll be keeping you from the possibilities. It'll be keeping you from seeing the truth in things. It'll be keeping you from trusting yourself. It'll be like keeping you in a sense of fantasy and a sense of illusion, rather than seeing things for the truth and for what it really is. But see, that's all. It's what we need to do, Geminis, is we need to pull off that mask. We need to pull off those blinders. We need to pull off those rose-colored glasses. We need to pull off those walls. We need to pull down those guards and really allow ourselves to see things for the truth of what they really are. It's all about making those correct choices. It's about not being in a sense of illusion. It's not being in a sense of wishful thinking, but in a sense of knowing that what you're wishing for is coming your way. So I feel like this week some of my Geminis might not be able to see the truth. They might not be able to see the truth because they're holding themselves in a lack of abundance. They're holding themselves in a sense of no abundance coming in, and they're not allowing themselves to move forward with confidence. They're allowing this tower to get the best of them. They're allowing this breakdown to subside them. But I feel, Geminis, I feel this week with a change in the wind, that whatever's coming your way, you're going to be able to process it, and you're going to be able to accept it. You'll be able to see the truth. So for this week, please allow yourself to see the truth for things of what they are, and have balance in every area of your life. It's like about having equal give and take while new things are being processed, while new things are being brought about, while things are being torn away, while old senses of being are being released, and new ways of being are going to allow you to move forward with confidence. Now, Geminis, we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies of the week, as well as how to best overcome those negative challenges. So we're going to look at how you can best overcome this lack of abundance and not being able to see the truth. Okay, Spirit, what are going to be the benefits of the positive energies for my Geminis this week, and how can they best overcome the negative challenges? All right, Gemini, so I see the benefits of the positive energies this week are going to be the Four of Wands. So knowing that what's coming in for you is so meant for you, knowing that what's coming in, knowing that this change that's coming in for you, knowing that it's going to bring you whatever you need to feel blissful, knowing that the universe, knowing that source, knowing that God, knowing that your angels, knowing that whatever you resonate is really holding you, embracing you, and bringing you in something beautiful to really help you to see things from a new light, helping you to see things from a new way. The Four of Wands is like harmonious actions. It's all about celebration, community, home. If this could even be some of my, this even could be that some of my Geminis are getting married this week, because this is a marriage card. But I do really just see that with this change of the wind that's coming in, with these old things that are being released, and with these new senses that are coming in, these new, this new victory, this new determination, this new assertion, you're going to be able to move into something so much more blissful, so much more harmony, so much more celebration in a sense of things. You're going to be moving away from these lacks of abundance. You're going to be moving away from no longer seeing the truth, and you're going to see the truth for what it is, and you're going to see life for what it is and what it has to bring you, and you will be open to good news. You will open to good news, and you won't let yourself to be torn down by anything that's breaking away from you. Okay? Now, the best way you can overcome these negative challenges, these challenges of lack of abundance and not seeing the truth this week, is going to be the moon. So this is moving away from disillusionment. This is allowing your intuition to guide you. This is allowing your internal resonance with source, with your guides, your angels, with God, to really allow you to point you in that new direction, to allow you to no longer be pulled back by these tower moments, but to see things in such a more positive light. This is about releasing your fears. This is about releasing your anxieties. This is coming from a more secure place and no longer living in security. And this is about your subconscious mind really giving you those little bits of intuition that are going to help you to move forward into positivity, allowing you to bring in this celebration, allowing you to have that balance, knowing that you're giving and receiving for universal good, and allowing that good news to come in while releasing those lacks of abundance and releasing those feelings of no longer feeling joy, and being able to see the truth. Because with the 7, it's all about reflection and assessment and spirituality and discovery and knowledge. It's about seeing the choices in life that are the best choices for us, allowing that change of wind to happen. Okay, Geminis? Please, this week, just no longer allow those blinders to keep you back, and really allow your intuition to be your guide. Allow your guides to lead you through your intuition, more like. Okay? Now what we're going to do, Geminis, is we're going to look at the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, this week. So we're going to look at how you're going to be feeling by the end of this week, given everything coming at you this week. All right, Spirit, so what are the overall impacts of the energies, positive and negative, for my Geminis for the week of April 12th through April 18th? How are my Geminis going to be feeling after all these energies are coming their way? All right, Gemini, so we have the Page of Cups. So this is all about you listening to your higher self. I feel like by the end of this week, you're going to be allowing Spirit, you're going to be allowing Source, you're going to be allowing your angels, your guides, your fairies, whatever it is you resonate with, you're going to be allowing that intuition to guide you. You're going to be allowing that intuition to guide you into this change of wind, into this new way of being, this new way of feeling. Because you're going to be like telling yourself, I can do this. I have the determination. I have the willpower. I have the strength. I have the authority in myself to move forward in synchronicity and into new creative beginnings, because I have that emotional maturity and I am no longer being blocked from my creativity. I am no longer being blocked from my abundance. I am no longer going to allow myself to be blocked from joy, because I will go forward with confidence. No matter what is coming my way, no matter what is broken down, no matter what is torn away from me, I know that something better is coming for me, because there is a change in the wind. And even though I may be feeling like I've had lack, I am no longer going to be living from a place of lack. I'm going to be living from a place of well-being and from health and from love and from abundance and from prosperity. That is so beautiful, Geminis. So beautiful. I feel like there's, you guys are my third reading this week, and I feel like there's a lot of love. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming the way for all the signs. There's some good news. It's just a big shift going on right now. There's a big shift in the world happening right now, and people are seeing things from a better light. People are seeing things from what they are. People aren't listening to all the fear mongering going on, but they're allowing themselves to be more beautiful in everything that's going on in their lives. Now, I just want to tell you too, for those of you who resonate with angel numbers right now, as I was doing your reading, I saw the angel number 323, and I feel like that is all about the connectivity that you have with your angels. That's all about the connectivity that you have with your guides. That's all about letting new opportunities and new beautiful things come into your life. So whatever that change of wind is happening for you this week, Geminis, know that something good is coming for you. Know that Spirit is delivering to you some good news. Even though lately things have been feeling like they've been falling apart. Even though lately things have been seeming murky and things have been seeming like very mucky and muddy. Knowing that Spirit's coming in for you, and it's going to help you to move forward with so much more confidence and so much more abundance and joy. Wow, Geminis, that's beautiful. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, Geminis, is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull that special message from Spirit. That special message from Spirit, just to give us a little more insight to this reading. All right, Spirit, what message do you have for my Geminis? What message do you have for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of April 12th through April 18th? What messages do you have for my Geminis in regards to the spread? What insights can you give to them? What messages can you give to them to help them to move forward in this positivity, to help them to take on this change of wind, to know that it's the best for them so they can move forward with confidence? All right, Gemini, so the special message from Spirit today is orphaned. So this is, yes. So I feel that Spirit wants you to know that even though maybe you've been feeling alone, even though maybe you've been feeling a little bit of disappointment, even though you've been feeling a little sadness, a little uncertainty, a little bit of a tower moment happening for you, know that Spirit's got your back. Knowing that Spirit loves you and Spirit is embracing you. So for those of you who have been feeling sad, for those of you who have been feeling unstable and they've been feeling conflict in their lives, there's a big change shifting for you. There's a big change coming for you. You're going to be able to move away from the challenges. You're going to be able to move away from what has been holding you back. You're going to be able to move away from sadness. Maybe for those of you who have been isolating alone, maybe for those of you who have been kind of quarantined by themselves, been feeling alone, know that you're never truly alone. Pick up the phone, call somebody, allow some good news to come in. Allow a change in the wind to come in for you, my Geminis. Please don't stay in this moment of sadness. Don't stay in this depression, because Spirit wants to bring in something so beautiful for you. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to read the actual meaning from the deck for this card. Now, I know that it does have a little bit of sadness and depression in it, but I'm going to go ahead and read it anyways, because it might be a little more insight for you Geminis out there. Okay, so give me one moment, Geminis. So what this says is a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people, within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit in. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before. Perhaps some things are being ripped away from you. Perhaps you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of the pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's a time to move on. Now, for those of you who have been feeling a little bit of relationship issues, feeling there's a shift in your relationship sense of things, a change in the wind there, maybe some things are being ripped down. It says a sense as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing you what you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you are in a different stage of your personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the right direction. So that change of wind is coming in to steer you in the right direction so you can move forward with confidence. Steering you in the right direction of those who accept you as you are without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Now, for those of you who feel that this is more of a prosperity sense, really bringing in that new beautiful energy, says this card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You're not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work, persona, and your contribution to the world. So it's all about that, knowing that you're giving and receiving for the universal good. As these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive may want. You will attract abundance by being completely yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you'll experience prosperity. So I feel like with this orphan card here, this is all about you knowing what's meant for you and knowing what's not. It's about allowing the old things to fall away and really allowing the new things to come in. New abundance and new joy. No longer feeling depression and sadness. No longer feeling instability. No longer feeling conflict. No longer feeling challenged in what you're doing, but accepting what's going on in your life. Accepting what's happening for you. Accepting that Spirit is going to bring you everything that you need to feel blissful. And knowing that your intuition is going to lead you where you need to be. Oh, Geminis, even though some of you are feeling a little sadness, I still feel like this is going to be a great week for you. I feel like you're going to be moving away from those feelings of sadness. So, Gemini, those are your messages for today. I hope it resonated. If it did, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'm new to YouTube, and I love to read all the comments you guys have for me. I love to see the insights you have for me. I even like constructive criticism. So like I said, if this resonates, please comment down below. If it resonates, also like, click, and subscribe. Share this with other people that you know. Share this with family, because this maybe also could have to do with someone in your life. It doesn't have to always do just with you. Okay? So like, click, and subscribe. And if it didn't resonate this week, come back next week. Maybe next week's message will be for you. But I just want to tell you, thank you so much, Geminis, for allowing me to connect with you in this space. I really enjoy it. I love this new opportunity Spirit gave to me. I love being able to connect with people out there. I love being able to share messages of prosperity. I love being able to help people move away out of the negativity and into the positivity of life. Thank you so much, Gemini. Now this is Gennaro, otherwise known as BhodiBoy G, signing off from Wow Oracle. Much love from me to you, and namaste.